Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-month August going into September reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Gemini, let's have a look at your oracle cards. I'm going to start with the card of knowledge from Le Vampire. It's about study, learning and education. Now, along with the card of the Hanged Man, which is the overall energy of the reading, the Hanged Man is in its darker or shadow aspect here. So it speaks to me of frustration, a pause, maybe a time of stillness or of waiting. Overall, I'm getting a feeling here that you're being asked to sacrifice something here, Gemini. Perhaps to gain more knowledge. It really is a time to step beyond being entertained by things such as TV, entertainment, sleeping, sleepwalking through life. It's really a time here of the need to increase speed. Action. I get something here that needs to be performed so that you can get out of a time of inaction. It may be that you spent a lot of time. I pick it up, Gemini, that this is someone, it could be someone around you, it may not be you, but someone who perhaps hasn't been working, perhaps for a while. They've been watching TV a lot. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what I'm picking up. Sleeping as well. And there's a feeling around this of needing to get out there and gain some knowledge, skills, learning something new, what it is that you wish to learn here, and then going about getting that education. So it could be a course of study that you're contemplating here, Gemini. Around you is the card of Isa. This again is about stillness and pause. So overall, with the Hanged Man in its shadow side, it is about loneliness, perhaps, needing to go out, socialize, but I feel that on a higher level this is about needing to make sure that you take action on a pause in your life, something that feels like it's on pause. So you may have been putting something on hold, perhaps a career or a course of study here, Gemini. But of course, when we talk about the Hanged Man in its shadow aspect, we talk about sacrifice, and it may be a sacrifice that you're unwilling to make, or it may be a sacrifice that feels uncomfortable. You clearly have some kind of goal here, an achievement, but it necessitates a sacrifice of your time, your money, your social life, or of something else that you value. So Gemini, let's take a look and see where this goes. Again, could be you, could be someone around you. If you're cross-watching, this could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. At the bottom of your deck, I've got Judgment. So yeah, needing to make a decision. It feels important. It feels like time is of the essence, needing to get things rolling into the next phase of your life. Things have been on hold or on pause, perhaps a little bit too long here, Gemini. Now, I'll be doing on your side with the Radiant Wise Spirit, and for the other person, I'll be using the Witch's Tarot. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like there needs to be greater flow in your life. There needs to be money coming in so that it can go out. I feel like the flow here is off. Perhaps no money is coming in, but a lot is going out. You may be relying on other assistance as well, handouts perhaps from family, friends, also the government funds as well, depending on where you live. And the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, I do feel that is like a leisure time, a person who enjoys their pleasures, if you will. And before I get started with the reading, guys, I want to let you know about my channel memberships. These are new, so if you haven't heard about them yet, bear with me for a second before we get into the reading. I've got a couple of different tiers at the moment. I'll be adding more. But if you'd like to join my team, become a member of the Gypsy Insights team, then please do check it out. There's a join button below in which you'll find all the information, as well as in the descriptions box. The best value is the $4.99 early access And with that, you'll get early access to all my YouTube videos, including the He Said, She Said. So please do consider signing up for that. You'll get all of the signs at once too. So not only will you get them out way before everybody else, but you'll get every sign, so you won't have to wait for your sign. So please do consider checking that out. Okay guys, let's get started with your reading. I'm going to start with a card that signifies you at the present time, where you currently stand, where you hope to stand in the future, how you are viewing the other person, how you've perceived them in the past, your hopes and fears, what's happening in your external environment that's affecting you currently, and the potential outcome. And let's take a look at the other person. The other person has the Chariot, so there seems to be a lot more forward motion with this individual. 8 of Wands, a lot more get up and go. This person could be communicating with you, or you could be communicating with them. 4 of Swords. After a time of pause, I get stillness, ready to take action with that Ace of Swords. So let's see. We'll get a card that signifies this person at the present time, where they currently stand, where they hope to stand in the future, how they are viewing you here, how they've perceived you in the past, Gemini, their doubts and fears, their external circumstances that are affecting them, and the potential outcome. Okay guys, let's take a look. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. They have the Page of Cups. So yeah, I do feel that they are communicating with you. I do think that this is about love. I also feel that there's kind of an innocence around this, a naivety, trusting energy with that Page of Cups. This person could be younger than you for some. And with your Ace of Pentacles, and don't forget, either side can resonate, so please do keep that in mind. Whatever side resonates the most, that's your message. But I'm going to say that this is your side here, Gemini, just for the sake of the reading. Ace of Pentacles. Well, of course, it's something that's given to you. It's not something that you create. A pentacle is not. There are some aces that we bring about by our own force, if you will, like the Ace of Swords or an Ace of Wands. But in this case, I'm seeing this as something that is handed to you from an external source, Gemini, an opportunity. So it seems like along with this offer comes an opportunity, possibly to ground yourself or to have some kind of stable new beginning. Now, where you currently stand, we've got Justice. For them, we've got the card of Judgment or Karma in this deck. Lovely energies there, somewhat similar in terms of it is about choice, of course. Both major arcana, which tells me that this is important, an important decision. So when we talk about justice for you, it feels like getting your life into alignment. You know, I was talking about, while I was meditating on your cards earlier, seeing a lot of messages about things being out of balance in terms of where you're focusing your energies. And also out of balance when it comes to things coming in and out, and that includes money. So I feel like this is an opportunity to balance the scales, to have this flow, something here that feels like money's coming in again and not just going out. Now, it's not all about money, of course, but I feel in your case with the Ace of Pentacles, your mind is definitely there. So it seems like the mind is mostly on the money at the moment, but I feel that's because there's been stagnancy there. Now, the other person with the card of Judgment or Karma in this deck, this speaks to me again of choice, of decision. It feels large. It feels like something that is important, and it feels like a card of perhaps forgiveness. This person could be coming in with some kind of an apology. Or you could be also coming into this person with an apology. The need for forgiveness. So wanting forgiveness. Now, rewriting, putting the scales back into balance. So there may have been a wrong that was done in the past, whoever did that, but I feel like this is an opportunity to put things right. Now, where you hope to stand with this in the future, we've got the Six of Wands in reverse. So it seems like you're feeling that you've been unsuccessful in the recent past. You're wanting to turn that around. They have the Page of Pentacles. So it does speak to me of this other side feels like more youthful energy. So it seems like, Gemini, this Page energy is mostly about, I feel this is the person that's coming in, whoever is resonating as the person that's coming in that is seeking forgiveness. I feel this is the person. This is the person that's seeking that forgiveness. Reason why is because they're coming across as a page, and to me the page is, let's be honest, seem to make the most mistakes. So it feels like inexperience. It feels like almost like being at a point in life where they've gone through something here which feels like a cleansing, almost like a rebirth. Yeah, starting again, starting fresh, but starting again in a different way. It feels like a starting from scratch, but it feels more than that. It feels more important than page energy with that Judgment card. But they're coming across as pages because it's like they're newly minted. It's kind of like being born again, if you will. Not that I'm saying that this is about religion. It's not. It just feels that way. It feels like this person is communicating as someone who wants this fresh, clean slate. Okay. Now, how are you viewing this person? We've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. How are they viewing you? We've got the Magician in reverse. Okay. Well, from your end, it seems like this has been something that has been frustrating, that the source of frustration with you, a delay. Now they're coming in with some kind of apology, Gemini, for something that they've done. Whatever that was, there may have been some kind of action that was taken in the past that has delayed this reunion, if you will, or this getting back together. Because I do feel that this is someone that you know. I don't feel that this is a new person. They have the Magician in reverse as how they're viewing you. You know, I don't think that you've done anything here that is trickery or anything like that. I'm picking that up as they felt like they couldn't live up to you in some way. Like they saw you as someone who was perhaps, when we think of knowledge, that you were out of their league or something like that, or perhaps that you were, not that I think that you were thinking this, but they may have thought that you were, or perceiving you as someone who was out of their league or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Okay, well, we'll see where that goes. I want to see how you perceived this person in the past. The Death card. So it does seem like this has ended in the past. How they've perceived you in the past, Two of Swords. So there was some kind of indecision. They were going backwards and forwards. They may have had other choices. So it does seem like there was a procrastination, a delay, and there may have even been a situation where they had two people going at the same time, possibly. But I'm picking that up as past energy. But I do think that you'd moved on from this. You had, I do feel that you thought, well, you know what, this isn't going to work. Why? Because it seems like they were trying to keep their options open, or there was something that they weren't seeing about this connection. Something that they weren't listening to. It could have been their intuition. And when we talk about the card of Isa here, which is about stillness, a pause, this feels to me like a pause energy. Same with the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it feels like this was put on pause, hold, but it's being held in like this, it has been held in this delicate kind of balance. Perhaps for a while, but I feel with that Death card, it seems like that pause for you ended, but perhaps not for this person. Now, your doubts and fears, you've got the Three of Cups in reverse. So yeah, it does seem like this, you have a history with this person that includes multiple people. So they may have cheated on you in the past here, Gemini, or they may have been someone who just had a lot of social obligations, or perhaps there was some may have had a problem with dependency on, I get it as possibly drinking, substances, things like that, because remember that we're talking about with the Hanged Man here, someone needs to make a sacrifice. So it seems like, Gemini, you're looking at this person, that they need to sacrifice something here, which could include going out, partying, drinking, all of that, in order to buckle down, perhaps, and focus on what they need to truly focus on. Now, when it comes to them, their doubts and fears, they've got the Eight of Pentacles. So there seems to be something about work with this person. That's what I'm picking up. You know, we had study, learning, education. I feel that this is someone who doesn't enjoy working, or they don't enjoy working in what they're working at currently. And so they're looking to see how they can change that, make it better. Because remember, when I was talking about the Hanged Man in the shadow side, it was about the need to, if they wanted to get ahead, sacrifice. You know, anytime that you need to gain knowledge, anytime you need to study, when you need to knuckle down and really focus to get ahead, you have to, of course, make sacrifices. Sacrifice your time, money, social life. And of course, Three of Cups in reverse can symbolize someone who needs to sacrifice social life. So yeah, needing to reprioritize here, and accepting that compromise and sacrifice are a part of life and should be embraced. I get a lot of frustration from you towards this person. And I think that you're frustrated by being kept on hold. You're frustrated by this person's indecision. You're frustrated by waiting. You're waiting. I think that you're waiting to see if there's any kind of action that this person takes. But I think that for you here, Gemini, it seems like you're really looking to see if this person can sacrifice short-term things for long-term gain. But they're doubting that they can. So let's have a look and see what your external influence is. Five of Swords in reverse. It's a source of conflict between you and this person, because you really want them to kind of do something. It seems like this person's kind of like I get them as like a little bit of you view them as like someone here who's like a sedentary. They sit around, they watch TV, they socialize with people. They spend a lot of time doing that. They spend a lot of time sleeping, but you really want to see them move. You want to see them take action, right? I think that you want to see them, and that Page of Pentacles is making sense to me now. I think that you want to see them study, right? It's a card of a student. So you want to see this person take action, take some course of action towards needing to gain some education, wisdom, knowledge, pursue pursuing a course of study to get them out of this, whatever this is. You know, some of them may have lost a job due to the virus and need to reprioritize their life. Perhaps their old job doesn't exist anymore. I mean, that's happening a lot with people, unfortunately. But I get that this is a long-standing situation, so it may have been happening even before this virus stuff started to go down for people. But gosh, you know, it's really, I see this as escalating conflict with this person because of their lack of action. I sense the frustration around you, and I think it's gotten to the point where you have ended this in the past here, Gemini. Remember, this can be vice versa if you're cross-watching. The Gemini may be this person here that's not taking action in their life. Now, the outcome for you is the Star. Hope, right? Healing. Can this relationship be healed? Well, it depends on the action that they take. Let's have a look at their external influence. They've got the Five of Cups in the reverse. Well, they're seeing you as someone who is moving on. I feel that you've become too annoyed by this person. But I do think that they're starting to see now that if they want you, or if they want to keep you, they're going to have to do something. Because I get you as saying, you know what, this person is not for me, if they're just not going to take action for themselves. The outcome for them is the Tower, yeah, realization. I feel that it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks, that they need to do something, that they can't keep going this way, Gemini. They need to make a sacrifice. And they need to sacrifice their social life, they need to sacrifice time, they need to sacrifice perhaps some money, and they need to really knuckle down here and focus on what it is that they want to work on. But I get that this individual is even having trouble understanding what their long-term goal is. You know, I've got them as this Page energy. Yeah, it's really getting to this crunch point in their life where they're going to have to make a major decision about where their life is headed. That's clear. They feel that you're streets ahead of them. You're way, way, way ahead, streaks ahead. And they're lagging behind. But at the same time, it's like they don't even want to catch up. But it's not that you're even trying to be streaks ahead of this person. You want them to be good. You want them to get out of their own way, basically, and do something about their life. But I don't feel that you're willing to, if you have been supplementing this person in the past, I don't feel that you're willing to do that anymore. You want to see this person make the sacrifice, not you. So we'll see where this goes in the extended reading, guys. I hope that you join me. The link is down below in the descriptions box, and I'll be clarifying. It'll be about a 25 to 30 minute reading, going a lot more in depth. So if this one's resonating, please do feel free to join me there. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. That email is also in the box below. And please do press that thumbs up button before you go. Leave me a comment as well. Let me know how you're doing. And also, if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as part of the team. Please do subscribe. And don't forget about my channel memberships as well. Please do check that out. Many more tiers to come. Wishing you the best here, Gemini. I'll see you in part 2, or I'll speak to you again very soon. Please take care.